Hello, good evening, Ms. Safia. My name is Awatif with Zulkifli with matrix number BR230016. So today I would like to share some opinions about a mystery novel based on The Picture of Dorian Gray, written by Oscar Wilde. So this novel begins with a main lead character, which is Dorian Gray, a charming and innocent wealthy young man who wishes to stay young forever. And surprisingly, his wish comes true that lead him for being selfish person with sinful life. The painting shows the effects of his actions. Over time, he becomes more corrupt and eventually tries to destroy the portrait, but doing so leads to his own death. He sits for a portrait painted by Basil Hallward. While spending time with Lord Henry, Dorian becomes enamored with Henry's philosophy, which is that beauty and sensual pleasures are the only things worth pursuing in life. After seeing his complete portrait, Dorian wishes that he could remain young and beautiful forever while the portrait ages instead. Mysteriously, this wish comes true. As Dorian indulges in a life of vice and excess under Henry's influence, he remains outwardly youthful and unblemished, while his portrait hidden away and becomes increasingly grotesque, reflecting his moral corruption. Over the years, Dorian breaks the heart of a young actress, Sybil Vane, leading to her suicide. Engages in numerous immoral acts that ruin lives and reputations. He kills Basil Hallward when Basil confronts him about his behavior and the portrait. Eventually, tormented by guilt and disgusted by what he has become, Dorian decides to destroy the portrait. He stabs it with a knife, but in doing so, he kills himself. When his servants find his body, it is old, withered, and unrecognizable, while the portrait has returned to its original, beautiful form. So, my opinions are based on the questions given, which is second question about the main characters and what they do in the story. So the first main character, of course, Dorian Gray, who is a protagonist and a handsome young man whose desire for eternal youth that leads him down a dark path. He makes a wish that his portrait would age instead of him, and as he indulges in mortal acts, only the portrait shows the consequences. And the second main character is Basil Hallward, who is the artist that paints Dorian's portrait and is fascinated by Dorian's beauty. He represents morality and genuine affection for Dorian. The third character is Lord Henry Wotton, a witty, influential aristocrat who introduces Dorian to a hedonistic worldview, encouraging him to pursue pleasure above all else, regardless of the cost to himself or others. So we go to the third question, which is, could you relate to any of the characters in the story? Yes or no, and why? For me, yes, I could relate to Basil Hallward. Like Basil, I have experienced admiration for someone's talent or qualities and have sometimes worry about the influence others might have on people I care about. So the Basil concerns for Dorian and his struggle with expressing his feelings are very human and relatable. Next, we go to the fourth question, which is, have you ever done or felt some of the things the characters did? Yes or no, and why? For me, in my opinion, yes, I have felt curiosity and temptation like Dorian when faced with new ideas or influences. At times, I have also felt regret over choices that have unintended consequences, similar to Dorian's later feelings about his actions. These emotions are universal and make the story impactful. The fifth question is about, did you like the book? Yes or no, and why? For me, yes, I like the book because it raises important questions about the nature of beauty, the dangers of vanity, and the importance of living a moral life. The writing is thought-provoking and the characters are complex and memorable. Sixth question, if you could change something, what would it be? Okay, for me, if I could change something, I would give Dorian a chance at redemption at the end of the story. Instead of his tragic downfall, it would be interesting to see him try to make amends for his actions and seek forgiveness. And then we go to the seventh question. Would you recommend this book to another person, and why? For me, yes, I would recommend this book because it is a classic that explores timeless themes about human nature, influence, and the consequences of our choices. The story is engaging and Oscar Wilde's writing is both beautiful and insightful. And the last question is, what type of person do you think would like to read this book? I think this book is suitable for people who enjoy the classic literature. Stories with psychological depth and moral dilemmas would appreciate this book. It also suitable for readers that interest in art, philosophy, and the complexities of human behavior. That's all from me. Thank you.